Hey, everybody. Welcome. Gonna let everybody get signed on here and see how many we got following us. Hopefully, this is all going to work again. Been a little bit since we've been able to do it. I hear a ding. That's a good thing. See if we start getting some people online. Hey, there we go. Hey, guys, how you doing? Frank Ulbrich, how are you? Mike, Zeke, how you doing, Zeke? What's up? Tyler Newhouse, how are you? Dustin, greetings to you. Shane Wheeler, how are you, Shane? Robert, how are you? Paul Lampa, how are you? Bunch of my drag racing friends are on here. Good to have you guys following along. Frank, you and Josh Searle been busy guys there making some stuff. That's pretty cool. Can't wait to see more about that. Hey, Tyler, how are you? Hi, Randy. Hey, Ronnie, how are you? Ronnie, you still coming next week? You didn't answer my emails or nothing. Drop me a message, Ronnie. JR, how are you? Tim Sutherland, greetings to you. Chris Mitchell, good day down in Perth, Australia. Shrimp on the bobby. All that kind of good stuff. Man, you've been keeping busy down there, Chris. That's pretty cool. Doing a lot of go-karting announcing and drag racing and stuff. You're drifting, doing a little bit of everything down there. Pretty cool. Jared Morgan, how are you? Andy Martinez, buddy, how are you? I pray you're doing well and your health is improving, partner. I sure hope you are. Larry Herring, how are you? Eric, how are you? Travis Young, what's up, buddy? We've been all over the internet tonight, Travis. You got me, Wesley Call. What's up, buddy? Yeah, see you next week. Clay Keats. Hey, Clay, how are you? I'm hoping to come out to Vegas and see you guys race out there for the King. See if you can repeat. That'd be pretty awesome. Hope you and the family are doing well. 5 nights of Speedway in 8 days. Yeah, that's kind of busy there, Chris Mitchell. Chris, you guys don't know him. He's a big-time announcer, friend of mine, big-time RC racer, and then he's down in Australia doing a lot of full-time announcing and stuff and getting into sim racing and things like that. Mike Harrison. Peter Bartlett, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Well, I kind of get the Jones to do a stream. I haven't done it in over a month here, and I was over with our friend Sean over on RC Fun Time here a little bit ago. I was like, a lot of guys were asking questions, and unfortunately, my stream wasn't working too well, so I couldn't see the questions and things. So I figured, hey, we'll do one, see if everybody's gonna come on here and ask some questions. Hey, Bros Online, what's up, Boomer? How you doing? Hey, Ronnie. Send me a message here, Ronnie, because I do have some questions, or just PM me your phone number or something. I'll give you a call here as soon as we're done with the stream. So much to talk about. It's been a busy, well, God, it's probably been a month and a half since I went online and doing it. And Mike Woods, how are you? Ron, sure. Yeah, Ron's coming next week. Everybody's going to Chili Bowl. Big time show next week in Tulsa. Pretty stoked to be doing that. It's a year in the making, and it's going to be all right. Jake, yeah, we're as soon as I get Chili Bowl done and wrapped up here over the next couple weeks, then it's going to be full throttle on the Straight Line Showdown drag race. We're going to do the end of July here just outside Milwaukee at Great Lakes Dragway. So I still got a lot of things to set up for that, but entries we'll drop entries probably middle to end of February or something like that, but I'll put all that information out there so everybody knows. Steve Carey, how are you? Josh Ray, what's going on? Charles, greeting to you from North Carolina. So we got up next week, we got the RC Chili Bowl. To those guys that don't know what it is, it's a big dirt oval race that our group has got involved in. I think this is our 8th year, and I counted backwards that we've been involved, and it's been just something I've always loved. Dirt oval has been something I've done. That's what I got into the hobby. Originally back in 1988, a long time ago, we got into it. Got a converted RC10 gold tub car. Some of you guys know what that is. And started dirt oval racing. And then a few years ago, we were able to get involved and try to make a really premier event for all the dirt oval world. And it's grown to be something pretty special. We're going to be 550, 580 entries, something like that. It's going to be once it all breaks down. We had a lot of people this week change classes or drop out. Some guys couldn't get off of work or just numerous reasons. So it's going to be a pretty big show next week. Mike, we're going to have heat races and then mains. So the whole schedule is on the website there where I'll talk about everything. Jerry Strong, what's up, AJ? I was talking about you earlier when we were on RC Fun Time. I'm trying to catch these as the names go by here. Jared Crumrine, how are you? Yeah, I'm showing my age. I'm old. I know that, but hey, that's all right. Experience. Nothing wrong with that. How many of you guys had gold tub RC10s? I wish we still had them. Charles, Pat, Sellers. Yeah, I just saw this whole thing with the 17.5 changing now and 13.5. And my goodness, it's really threw up a lot of craziness in no prep drag race world. So I haven't even, really looked into that. Hey, Eli, how are you? Good to have you follow along, Eli. Jimmy Babcock, the one and only. What's up, Jimmy? Mr. JBRL. Hope you're doing well out there in sunny California. Looks like it wasn't too sunny last week or whatever. You guys had tons of rain, had to pump the track. And boy, Craig Boots, how are you? Craig's going to be down at the Chili Bowl, the graphic shop. He'll be down there, one of our fine sponsors. But yeah, back to the motor thing. I see that guys out in California got rid of their 13.5 class and they're doing 17.5 boosted and things like that. And that just caused for a whole nother way for guys to do it. So I think what's probably going to happen is the different regions and clubs and stuff like that are going to do what they want. And it's the 13.5 thing was tough when it came out because there's no real rule set out there for it. Besides the chassis rules and wheelie bars and stuff, but the actual rule set for the motors is always a challenge with that because there's so many outlaws that really, go under the spec or whatever. So, as like I said, after I get the Chili Bowl done, then we'll do it. We didn't have 13.5 last year. We just had our super sport class and super stock class, and it worked out really well. It was outlaw rules, kind of no outlaw bodies and no wheelie bars, and it worked out really well. So we'll talk to our group here after, like I said, the Chili Bowl's done, and we'll figure out what's going to work best. We're still going to do our Ready to Run classes. Those were a big success, and I think we'll even be more successful this year. And it was cool to do some cash payouts for people with their Ready to Run, slashes or Losi or their DR10s. It was that was pretty cool to do some payouts for them. So we'll do that. That's for sure. But for the Chili Bowl, everything I head down there Wednesday. We start preparing, building the track, things like that. And we'll do load in on Monday already. It'll be here in no time. So it's going to be really exciting. A record turnout. I think we're at 280 or 290 people right now that are registered. And I'm sure some drop out. Some guys will, come in and fill up. I got a couple messages from some guys that, had to drop out. They were on a wait list, but they said now they couldn't. And they were able to get the time off of work. So there's a couple other guys that are like, hey, you still got spots? So we're able to fit a few more people in. So we're going to do that. Jeff Cook, how are you? Grant Riles, how are you, Grant? Brad Foltz, what's up? Going to see you very soon. Absolutely. Sheila, yes, Motorama's coming up. That's my February gig. We got Motorama coming up. So thankfully we're starting to get a few more races going. Motorama's a big motorsports show on the East Coast. It's a car show. It's an indoor arena cross. It's indoor go-karts. It's battle bots. It's dirt oval racing now. It's going to be our 8-scale racing. Just a load of everything. It's going to be out at Motorama. We weren't able to do it last year, but we're able to be back doing that again. So that is an awesome show. So if you're on the East Coast in February, you want to go see something awesome. It's a Saturday and Sunday kind of gig. And like I said, they got everything in this 1 million square foot complex in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It's pretty awesome. And it's really, really neat. Hey, Rustin, how are you doing? Pat and Old Family's online. Yeah, it was good to hang out with you guys up at Trackside. I got called up from the bullpen. Adam Scott, the local announcer at Trackside, took ill. So Jamie asked me to help out. So I was able to jump in and do that. So that was kind of cool. Brandon Highshoe, we're going to see you next week. Absolutely. Hey, BJ, how are you? Noah, how late in the evening will you guys be racing? Tuesday is always a late night. Tuesday is going to be late because we got 3 rounds of practice and 2 rounds of practice and a seating. So Tuesday's a late night, but our goal, we should have about calculating the amount of entries, track rebuild. We're probably going to have about 10 to 11 hours of track activity throughout the day. So hopefully our goal is to be wrapped up by 9 o'clock every night. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. Tim Barth, how are you? Jasmine, how are you? Good to see you. Tony Rogers, is it too late to enter the late model class? No, Tony, I think we still got a few openings yet that we can do. So if you want to send me an email, then I'll be able to answer that and get that. Jake, no, we don't have the running order yet. I was addressed, somebody asked me on the other show, with the amount of people that have dropped out this week and have added, the class sizes have really changed. And I don't want to put anything out there yet until Travis and I really kind of have it figured out. And we've thrown some ideas back and forth. But if we put something out now and then we have to change it, come on, you guys know how the internet works. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, you changed it. Oh, I bought tickets. I plan on doing this, blah, blah, blah. So I don't have the time to go online and answer all the questions and things like that. So once we get closer here at the end of the week here, we know what it is, we'll put it out there as soon as we can. But I mean, nowadays, with as big as this race is, if you're coming to the RC Chili Bowl, you're coming there to race. Hopefully, it works out for your class. That, if you want to run early and you want to go over, say, the big show and things like that, that'll work out. But it wouldn't be right to post something now and then things change and we end up having 3 or 4 more heats of this class and then we have to change it. That wouldn't work. Scott Earhart, how are you? He's getting ready to rock and roll. Oh, good. Glad you're, Jasmine. I'm going to be glad you're going to become there. I hope you can, Jasmine, come up and race with us in Wisconsin the end of July for the Straight Line Showdown. I hope you can make that trip up. It'd be great to have you and your family make the trip up. Randy, Adam is supposed to. Adam is my co-announcer that I brought in last year. He is sick with COVID as of, this weekend. I filled in for him at Trackside. So hopefully he's positive. He's going to get through this week, and then he can come down later in the week, next week, I hope. I hope he can come because he's a great addition to our team, and I really want him to be there. So hopefully he's going to be able to do it. Jay Joseph, how are you? Let's go. Yeah, we're going to have some of the Hawaiian guys going to make the trip over. That'd be cool. Jason Chang. What's up, Jason? How are you? We missed you in Cleveland this time. Ronnie, the track's going to change a little bit, but I addressed it on the show I was on earlier with Sean that there's these big rumors that we're going to have this big super speedway and everything like that. And it's not going to change much. I mean, what we have works out pretty well. I'm going to talk to Travis once we're there and kind of stake things out and see, maybe add a foot or two to the straightaway on the width, just the width, not necessarily the length. I think the length is pretty good, but we just want to try to be able to run a few more cars in a qualifying heat. So that's the ultimate goal, but it's not going to be this big super speedway. People are like, oh, I got message. Yeah, I got to bring 5 turn motors or stuff like that. I'm like, it's funny how the internet makes rumors go and things like that. So it's not going to be a big Daytona 500 speedway or anything like that. So it'll be pretty similar. Not too many big changes. Those of you guys who were there last year at the Chili Bowl, the Travis pitched the idea to me to move it to the location that we had it on, and it was a tremendous success. I think it just made the whole flow of the event was much, much better. Our manufacturer row was better. Everything just worked out better. So we're going to do it in the same location as we had last year. I thought it worked out really, really well. Sean Clovis, what's up? A-Main Pro Tech Gang. They're going to be a big part this year. I'm glad they're going to be sponsoring the event. We thank you very much for, again, supporting. Yeah, that's correct. But Ronnie, it's not not with the messages I've been getting and stuff like that, that it's going to be massive. It's not going to be, but yeah, we're going to just try to make it. And like I said, once Travis and I are there and kind of lay things out, we'll get a vibe for what it is. Any other questions? Scott Ehrhard, yes, it's going to take up the whole arena. Yes, so there's a new room. Yeah, it's going to be the whole size of the arena, and then you're going to have the driver's stand is going to be like in the bleachers, right? Is that what you're hearing now? So yeah, you gotta love the internet, right? It's remember when you were a kid? Well, maybe I'm dating myself, but you tell us you get 20 people in a circle and you tell a story at the first kid, and then by the time it goes around, instead of talking about a winter ski trip, you're talking about summer swimming in the ocean or something like that. You know how it changes as it goes around the circle. That's kind of what it seems like is going on for this. But that's the plan right now. Matt, we have different sponsorship. If you want to drop me a message, you can. You can just email me at scottyernst@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to reply and let you know. There you go, Brad. Yeah, 50 car heats, and yeah, exactly. Wouldn't that be chaos? I think the most we can score is 20. But yeah, that would be, I don't think it'd be fun. Eric Salvis making a trip down. Hope you're going to be able to. Unfortunately, Pace and some of the other Canadians ain't going to be able to make it. That's disappointing. DW, hope you can join us next year. Yeah, Tim, for sure. We'll talk about that when I'm doing announcing the DNC. I think I'm going to be doing that on Live RC. Oh, Chris Mitchell, you can make the trip from Perth, Australia to Tulsa, Oklahoma. That'll only take you like 3 days or something, right? So that's what we got going for on Chili Bowl. That's all going to start Monday. Those of you guys that are here in the chat rooms that are part of the Chili Bowl, I hope you guys all got the email. I sent out the email yesterday or the day before to everybody that had a basic schedule. Monday with the load in, we're going to, if everything goes well on Saturday and Sunday and Friday, we start on Thursday, dropping the dirt, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we do the build. If everything goes well and we're ahead of schedule, then I'm going to try to bump up the load in early, maybe 9, 10 o'clock in the morning on Monday to give everybody a little bit more time to get set up, give us more time for registration. Since we have so many entries, we want to try to get as many people registered, checked in, so we can get transponders and stuff like that. Because I don't know if you know, but most RC racers don't give their transponders when they sign up, or they either give 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. If you don't know your transponder, normally they give Jenny's phone number. And again, I'm dating myself. You young guys don't want to know, but maybe some of you guys know where I'm going with that, right? That phone number, 8, 6, 7, 5, 3, 0, 9. Don't lose that number. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be at Psycho Nitro Blast. That was a lot of fun. The first time I got to go down there and do that. So I hope I can do that with Live RC, but I think I'm going to be able to do the Dirt Nitro Challenge, Joey's race out on the West Coast. Josh Ray, yes, if you would like to email me, send me them. I'd love to put them in my database, because I'm going to start pulling everything out, put it into the race computer, and then start working on, see how many heats and stuff like that. I got a pretty good list here of what we got right now. We got 115 people in Outlaw Sprint, 80 in Masters, 97 in late model, but maybe 98, because I saw somebody was going to post it that they're going to do. Jeff, there is no mandatory mask policy this year. Doug Gott, late Midwest Modified, the flare, that's been addressed. It's okie dokie. You get a 1/4 inch. You get half an inch on the front, 1/4 inch on the side, so you can flare them. So that's you're in there like swimwear, no problem. That's been addressed, so that won't be an issue. You probably know that already, but I saw your name pop up. So, yeah, Christian got it exactly. So what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Oh, so transponder numbers, yes, Ken. 97 late models, but the coolest is we have 70 people signed up right now in street stock, which is pretty awesome. I love that class. When we started it a couple years ago, there were a lot of guys that were saying, oh, come on, you don't need that kind of class at Chili Bowl. But I beg to differ that, there needed to be like that entry level intermediate class, just like the SCB mod. And it's worked out, and we got 70 people in street stock, so it's pretty awesome. BJ, as far as I know, I'm not involved with Live RC, except that they just hire me to be a host and everything like that. So as far as I know, they're going to be going there. I hope I can go there also, because that is just an awesome race to announce. Scott Earhart, yeah, I really dig it. It's really a cool class. I love the street stock. And B mods, Jeff. Right now, B mods 48 in B mods right now. So that's our biggest turnout ever of B mods. So that's pretty cool. The rundown we got, this was as of a week ago when I wrote these notes down. 77 in street stock, 67 in wingless, 47 in SEB mod, 80 in masters, 115 in outlaw, 53 in short course mod, 70 in Midwest modified, 97 in late model. So it'd be cool to get 100 in late models too, because we got 115 sprints and 80. So we almost got 200 total wing sprint cars. So it'd be pretty cool. Yes, Jake, the street stock body has to have a rear bumper. Yes, it does. That was a bit of an issue last year, and we got through it, but most of them, we got it. So there was DW Harris. We were talking about that on the other show. I love the Mud Boss class. The problem is, like I said, with all the entries we have and everything, if we add another class, that's going to add another 40, 50, 60, because I know Mud Boss is really popular, but we maxed out, this year going to, 600, and everybody that was on the wait list, they were able to get in if they had an opportunity. We started email people months and months ago. So anybody that wanted to get in the race was able to get in. Dave, how are you, Dave? Hope you're doing well up there. Oh, thank you. That's kind. I just love what I do. I love helping everybody enjoy the hobby. So it's going to be pretty cool. So Chili Bowl coming up next week. I saw there's going to be a ton of the NASCAR guys are going to be running the big show. So I'm hoping some of them come over. I mean, Tony, if he's in town, Tony Stewart always comes over. Justin Allgaier always comes over. So I'm hoping some of the other guys, maybe it'd be really cool to meet and see Kyle Larson come over, or Christian Bell, some of them guys that come over and see our world of racing. It would be, that'd be pretty neat. Hi, Riley. How are you? Von May, good to have you. So that's what's going on for the Chili Bowl. That's we're going to have it live. So we'll start the broadcast on Monday. We for the first year, we're going to have some practice on Monday night. So Monday 4 to 7, we're just going to have some open practice. Just everybody on the track, just short little runs, just for everybody to make sure your cars are going straight. And it's not really going to be a chance to really tune and practice, but just to kind of get the track grooved in and get everybody on a driver's stand used to, where they want to stand and the size of the track, things like that. And we're going to make the driver's stand a little bit wider this year to give a few more spots. So just a lot of cool things. Is there a height requirement for the Chili Bowl? Yeah, exactly. 5'5" and 7/8, I think is that's how tall he is. So I don't know. He's a little bit too tall for a stool. I don't think he uses a stool if we're talking about the same guy. But no height requirement. Buddy Elias, how are you? Just trying to catch up, make sure I didn't miss any questions that are going on. If you guys had them with the Chili Bowl coming up, there's a lot of guys have a lot of questions, but hopefully the email I sent out a couple of days ago answered all the questions. Otherwise, you can go to the site, rcchilibowl.com. It's got all the scheduling. It's got all the rules and everything on that. Got a lot of cool sponsors that are going to be part, and that's always get my list here. I can got a lot of cool sponsors. Our primary sponsors: Custom Works, Hobbywing, 5-Star Hobbies, Team GFRP, Spectrum, Wits Racing. Wits Racing would be pretty cool because they're sponsoring a car over in the big show. So they're racing there. They're our spotlight sponsor on our Facebook page today. And so they're going to be racing our race, and they're going to be over at the big show. So that's going to be kind of cool to have somebody racing over there, also sponsoring, our big show. Hey, Matt, how are you? Glad you guys are going to be back for sure. Hope you and the family are all doing well. Jason Walecki, hey, I heard you were not feeling well, Jason. I hope you're doing all right and you're still going to make the trip. Best barbecue joint. I don't know. It's the guys. I don't know. Whoever brought me that barbecue last year, it was really good. Somebody local makes it. I don't know. Dave. Yeah, there's lots of rumors about Vegas happening. I don't think so. That's such a long shot. I don't know. We'll see. After I get Chili Bowl off my plate, I don't know. It's just, I don't think we can put the pieces together and be able to afford to do that. Burnco. Matt says Burnco is the best barbecue. We got to look for that. Always some good barbecue down there and some good wings, right? Always talking about food at the races. I don't know why. So what else we know about Chili Bowl? We are going to have to do more track maintenance, when we do the full tear up and everything like that, because obviously we have more races and more heats. So we're going to do that. That has to be factored into the schedule. So there's a lot of things that we have to factor in back to the running order. I'm not going to be able to really know that. Brad Bruckner, how are you? Sorry you can't make it. I hope you can make it next year. I hope your backyard track is doing well. Sean says the rib crib is the bomb. That's where we got to go. Don't know. Never been there. Don't think I'm going to be going out for dinner by the time we're doing. Jody Flipsy. Yeah, Jody, Jody. Yeah, what's up, Jody? Yeah, I know. Let's do Vegas again. I know. So, yeah, Jody's part of our team in Vegas. So the Vegas is an on-road race we used to do in Vegas at the casinos. It started at the Stardust, then it went South Coast, South Point, then it went to Riviera. We had to Riviera, 8 years, Jody? Something like that. And then we moved over to Westgate, which was the old Hilton, and it was pretty awesome. So, yes, I do want to. I'm not going to lie. Of course I do. I don't know if we can, put it all together. Oh, they deliver to the track? Oh, money. Mike Montes from Vegas. How are you? No, Scott, I don't think so. Good. Yes, Brad, I hope you can. That'd be cool if you can make the trip next year. I know we talked about it this year, or you guys did, but I know it didn't work out. But let's hope. I'm just trying to think. Anybody else have any Chili Bowl questions while we got everybody here? Quiet. Crickets. I know we're excited. Just got the email. T-shirts are on their way there. All the trophies are on their way. Everything's kind of en route to there right now. I leave on Wednesday to get down there. Then we start doing a track layout and everything like that Wednesday night. And then just the build continues. And the goal is to have it done by Sunday night. So Monday, when everybody rolls in, we turned a big open horse arena into the epicenter of Dirt Oval. That's our goal. Juan Hunter, how are you? Philip, no, you can leave your pit set up. Most guys take their cars and the radios with them. The building is locked down, but it's not, 100% secure. It's like anything. If somebody wanted to get in, they could, but we lock it down to security on the premises that do it, and they come and do a lockdown when we leave. But most guys take their cars and their radios with them back to their hotel. But you can leave your tables and chargers and everything like that set up. Jordan's looking forward. Jeff Brown, you do. Mr. SXT, another one of our fine, proud sponsors. Jeff, you need to plan, but you're so busy now with the hobby shop and the racetrack and that awesome crawling thing you got going on. I don't know. You're going to be able to do it. Becoming the hobby shop master. Oh man, I shaved the beard. Yep. It's like, no, I got a little scruff going, but nah, I had that big Santa Claus beard during the COVID thing there last year. That was way too much. No, I was getting ripped on way too much. Ross May. We just talked about that, Ross. No, I bet you I've had 50 class changes, drops, additions, and everything over the course of this holiday, this time here. And it kind of threw everything that Travis and I had worked out, kind of threw it into a mix as one class had dropped dropped down 2 or 3 heats, and then another one gained it. So we're still struggling trying to find the right balance of things like that. And as I said earlier, Ross, I don't want to put something out there now, and then when we get at the track and we have registration done, and then we change that, because then if you've made plans or whatever, then they're going to be, it's a lose if I do it now, or it's a lose if I do it then. So it just, and with everything leading up to the event now, I just don't have time to answer all the questions and things like that. And like I said, with all the changes we've had over this last week, what we had laid down is going to have to change. So unfortunately, I don't have anything I can put out right now, to be fair to everybody. I know guys are planning, but you know, it's just too hard to put that out, and I don't want to lead anybody the wrong way. Phil Vertrees, what's up, buddy? Another one of our 5 sponsors, Inertia Screws from Discount RC. Glad to have you guys. Ross May, he's going to be a big sponsor. McAllister and Talent in a Bottle, they're going to have a big display set up this year. So that's going to be cool. They're going to have 2 display areas showcasing their stuff. So cool to have them on board again. Brian Palmer, it's his birthday on Friday. We gotta get him a cake or something like that. Jose Garay, orale. Hi, Jose, how are you? Blah, priorities, right, Jeff? Yeah, a hobby shop, you got to work, right? So you can go to racing and play. Any other questions out there before we move on? Start talking about the drag racing. You got any of our drag racers still out there? So we got our big straight line showdown coming up. That's going to be in July. I'm excited to do that. We had our first one last year, and drag racing is really exploded and become very, very popular. So I'm looking forward to doing that. We did that at Great Lakes Dragway. At Great Lakes Dragway, Union Grove, Wisconsin. Was that guy on the radio says, we'll save you a seat, but all you're going to need is the edge. So, but it was pretty cool to do that last year. Joseph, yes, if you'd like to switch classes, join the line. Like I said, a lot of people have. Send me an email. I'm doing everything I do through email with iMessenger and Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp and WeChat. There's just too many. So everything through email. That way I get it. And then when I sign off tonight, I'll get to all the emails that I'm sure I'm going to have in my inbox after this show. So we'll do that. How when pin tires made a late model impact the track? I don't think too much, Ronnie. I think the change of tires is going to work really, really well. I think it's been all positive. That anybody that's tested them and run them absolutely loved that new 3.0 hole shots from Proline. They worked out really well. And we're moving the class into program, so they're on a track conditions that suit those tires, rather than kind of at the end of between buildups like we had last year, where we needed a smoother, more packed in track for the Hoosier tires. Now we're moving them into program, and that's one of the classes that Travis and I are trying to judge and juggle on what's going to work. So it'll be on a heavier track where the pin tires work better. Bob, yeah, it's going to be a good time here in Wisconsin for the showdown. Pat Mccracken, he's the man that makes this happen. Pat works there at the expo, and he helps it. So we'll see you Wednesday, Pat, as we begin the process. Dustin, we, as organizers, we don't have tires for sale, but I know 5 Star Hobbies is coming. They have an awesome hobby shop setup and everything. I got a message. Somebody was looking for transponders, and I contacted 5 Star. They're going to have transponders for sale down there. I bet you I got a dozen emails or messages over the last week here about transponders. All transponders, AMB, old AMB 2 wires, they work. 3 wires, they all work. So if you have any of those, they'll work. Our decoders have not been updated to the new software that doesn't work with those. So all your old transponders will work. I mean, I got the old school 2 wire ones. That's what I have in a lot of my cars, and they all work. Jason, how are you? I got your card today. Thank you very much. I got it out of P.O. Box. I was going to send you a message here after I got out of the mailbox today, but thank you for that. That was pretty awesome. Cole, no. They asked me that on the show if I'm going to race. No way. I would love to. Trust me. Absolutely. We need more guys down in the E-Main. That's where I'd be. But with all that's going on, I just need to focus on the show. So as much as I'd like to, yeah, I better just stick, flapping my gums, blah, blah, blah. That's what I do. So yeah, Isaac, for sure. Travis, yep, we're going to be there Wednesday getting things. Jeremy, yes, we do have some extra shirts. They're $20 for shirts, a couple bucks more for the big size. And we got some extra hoodies. We got some cool hats. I don't know if you can see the Chili Bowl logo. Got some hats. We had a lot of people asking about hats, so I had some hats made. So we're going to have those. Turned out. Oh, you remember that, Doug, back in the day? Yeah, when I ran downtown Sunny Brown's late model. What year was that? Was that like 2012 or 13 when we had 8 scale running at the Chili Bowl? And they brought me down just to announce. I didn't have to do any organize or anything. I was just a guy announcing race directing. And Sonny Brown and Doug, we were all kind of together, and they let me run a car. And yeah, I made the show an 8 scale late model. It was pretty good. I was trafficking the show, but I made the show, so that's all that matters, right? So yeah, that was a good time. David, yes. So my sidekick, Adam Ska, he is supposed to be, but he sent me I got a text today with just a little. It looked like the pregnancy thing, it's got a pink line on it. Yeah, tested positive for COVID today. So hopefully he'll get through it over the next few days, but then he's worried about having his vacation. But you're about the 4th or 5th guy that asked about him. So Adam, if you're listening, get well, because everybody wants you down there. They get tired of hearing me, and you do way better than me. So you're funny. You got jokes. I don't have any jokes. Chris, how are you? Good to have you follow along. Yep, we're gonna have it'll be on rcchilibowl.liverc.com. We'll have the full stream going. Anything else I need to talk about Chili Bowl? I think that's it. Again, all you guys be ready. Hopefully we can load in a little early on Monday. That's the plan. We're going to queue up the cars if you want to drive in. A lot of you guys have a lot of equipment, or you can just park and just carry your stuff in. But officially it was 11, but if everything goes well and we can move it up earlier, I'm down for that. I want to do that. Oh, Mikey Dibb, my biggest fan. Yes. He gets tired. He's been listening to me. How long have we been friends, Mikey? I got in 88. I met you guys down at RC Raceways, probably 89. So yeah, we go way back. Absolutely. Yeah, the low seat late. Exactly. That was fun. Running some late model. Cole, trailers are going to be parked literally 40 feet from right behind the announcing booth in the Explorer Arena. It's a really short walk. I talked to the audio visual, the IT guys, and they're going to be able to pipe the audio from the Mustang Arena into the Explorer where all the trailers are, so you guys will be able to hear everything. So it should be no problem. So it'll be good, and give you guys some more space, and then be able to facilitate all the extra people we have. Michael, yes, basically each day we have a round of heats. AJ Strawn, no, Mikey is a failure. Mikey Dibb is not. He is not coming to Chili Bowl. He said he doesn't want to listen to me for 5 days, but he's going to Motorama. Motorama's got a big oval race going on this year. Sold out right away. So it's Alfie is going to be running that. So that's going to be pretty cool. So a lot of dirt oval on the East Coast. I don't know about that, Jake. People got tired of listening to they get tired of listening to Joe Buck and Troy Aikman and everything. My brother, he didn't like listening to Madden. Rest his soul, John Madden. I loved him. I'm a big John Madden fan. But my brother didn't like him. He didn't like listening to Madden, but I did. I think that's all I got. Any other questions? Last month we had a cool race in Ohio. We had the indoor champs on road over Thanksgiving weekend. So for 42 years, Thanksgiving weekend, there's been on-road racing in a hotel in Cleveland since the 80s. And last couple of years here, I asked to get involved in that to be the announcer and director of it, and it's been great. So we had that over Thanksgiving, and that was a great time. A lot of 12-scale racing and things. That was a lot of fun. Then a week after, we had our first carpet. Hello, are we back? Let's see. Let's see if it comes back, or do we have to start it again? We're back. I see Russell there. Russell, are we live again? Tell me if you got me. I don't know what happened. Just everything shut down. So it's alive again. We're good, David. Sorry about that. Thank you. How are you? Hope you're doing well, David. I'm trying to think of what we were talking about. Yeah, you're back. I'm back. I think we were talking about picking on Mikey Dibb. Is that what we were doing? Brian, how are you, Brian? My microphone here. We're back. Uh-oh, my phone's blowing up. Hey, you're offline, Scotty. Thanks. Orale. I don't know, Jason. I just saw your message here, Jason. Sorry. I'm trying to think. Somebody at the track this weekend when we were doing Saturday Fever thing. Somebody told me, but I'm glad you're not sick. That's a good thing. Russell, yes, Tony Nisinger is coming. He's going to be part of the Custom Works gang, and it's going to be great to have a world champion there. Absolutely. Tony Nisinger, 12-scale world champion from back in the day, and he's going to be there. So that's going to be pretty cool. We need to get Joel Johnson there, too. Joel Johnson used to run a lot of dirt oval. It'd be cool to have him there. But, yeah, it's going to be pretty cool to have Tony there. It'd be neat to catch up. I haven't seen him in a couple of years. So that'd be kind of cool. Any other Chili Bowl questions? Travis Young, that's our track master. He's a man that makes it all happen. So we'll be building a track. That was kind of funny when they were talking about two tracks, right, Travis? Will the swag be available for us guys who can't attend? Reed, yes, we'll have some extras. So if you can get somebody to pick one up, I know there's a bunch of guys from Trackside going down. So if you want to talk to them, and they can grab something for sure. I know I ordered, I think I ordered like 40 or 50 extra shirts and probably hats and some hoodies. So we do have some. Yeah, it would be cool to have Joel there. Are late models be decked? Yeah, they can be. Michael, sorry, what was your t-shirt question? I saw it. I rather I didn't see it. We will have some extras for sale that I'm not going to be able to ship any out or anything like that. But if you know somebody going to the race, they're $20 for t-shirts, $35 for hoodies. Us fat guy sizes are a couple bucks more. Yeah, exactly. We ain't doing 2 tracks, Travis. I know that. Don't worry. I wouldn't even contemplate asking you that and then expect you to be able to race. Yeah, no. So price side and prices. Yes. So Mike, we got so 20, 23 and $24 for 2 and 3X and 4X, I think, are $24. So yeah, they charge more for us large and in charge. Ooh, I think 4X is the biggest we have. I didn't have anybody order 5Xs. So I think we have 4Xs. Russell, we've never had Monday practice. This is going to be the first time. It's going to be queued up in groups. We will run we'll get a couple lines going. So we'll have a line of like the wingless and get those guys out there so they can have a session of their own. But yeah, it's just going to be groups on the stand and then short runs, just enough for like that Monday practice is not going to be a way to get your car dialed in. It's just to shake the cobwebs off, make sure your trim is set and you got everything rolling. So we're just going to pound everybody through. We got 3 hours to be able to get everybody a couple runs on the tracks in that time. And then everything will start early on Tuesday morning. Tuesday's a long day. That'll be a long day to try to get 3 full rounds in, plus I don't know how many rebuilds. So it'll go till 10 o'clock at night or so Tuesday. And then we're kind of on to the regular schedule with 1 round. 1 round should take somewhere around 11 hours with the track rebuilds in it. Jason, yeah, we'll have full tech. Trey Ford and Tim McNutt are running tech again. They've been doing it for years. So you'll come through, they'll be checking the voltage and, they many things to check on the oval cars, whether it be the spoilers or the wing size and things like that. So on Monday, when you load in, they're going to be over there running tech before the track opens. So you'll be able to, get things checked. All the rules are online. So it's everybody's responsibility to make sure they get through, you have your cars legal. Once the racing goes, they're going to spot check every race. It's going to be different. This time they might be checking the rear spoiler. This time they're going to be checking the hoods or the width of the cars or the size of the wings. Each time it's going to be something different. They won't do a full inspection on your cars each time you go. There's not enough time to do that. Russ, yeah, it's going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 29, 30, and 31 of July is the dates. The Speedway drag strip called me the other day and said, hey, they moved their schedule around and everything. They got us set for that weekend. So July 29, 30, and 31, some practice on Friday and things like that. I have to fine tune the schedule. As soon as I get this Chili Bowl event done, then I'll start working on the drag race. But yeah, those 3 days, you're going to want to be there all 3 days. Any other questions, guys, while we're back here? I was talking earlier about the carpet off-road race we did in Cleveland, first week of December. We're going to do it again next year. It was a tremendous success. Everybody had a lot of fun. The hotel that we do it in is awesome. It's an Embassy Suites, so every room is a suite. They got a 2-hour happy hour every night. No joke. For those people that are old enough to drink, 2 hours of free drinks. You got beer. They got, what do they call it? Well drinks. I don't drink, so I don't know. I think that's what it is. Rail drinks or well drinks. I don't know. And they got chips and dip and snacks and everything like that. They got that. They got a full made to order omelet breakfast and everything. It's like unless we're going to do a Vegas race and a hotel race in Vegas, right, Jody? Right. Then this is the second best hotel race you can go to. It's pretty cool. So it's a lot of fun. So if you're into carpet off-road or never tried it, that's a race you're going to want to do first weekend in December of this year. I keep saying next year, but 22 is here already. So we're going to do that. What else I got to talk about? We got Motorama coming up. There's a big dirt oval, and we're going to do our 8-scale race over at Motorama. That's in middle of February. I hope we're going to be announcing the Dirt Nitro Challenge on Live RC. Joey Christensen's got this race out west that we do. Hope you are well. Neil Lewis, what's up from the UK? How are you? Getting ready for the new season? Cool. Hope you're going to EOS. I don't know. Can you guys travel out of the UK? I'm still struggling trying to get out of America. You know, Neil, February 19th or 13th, February 19th, I think it'll be 2 years since I've been overseas. 2 years. And I'm usually traveling overseas twice a month. So it's pretty crazy. The airline's kind of wondering if I died or something like that. Cause you know, used to being on the plane all the time. What's up, Mr. Mackin? How are you? Chuck was he was an Ironman for us. He ran the indoor champs on road. Then he said, hey, since it's only like 12 minutes from my house, I'm going to come run off road. So Chuck did like 2 full weekends of RC racing over Thanksgiving and the weekend after. And I know he had a good time. We'll be doing it again next year. So I look forward to that. Heading to Rotovon this summer. No. I'm not sure where Rotovon is. So I'm open to if you let me know where that is. Phil Henzig, what's up, Phil? You'll be racing with us in July 29, 30, and 31. Straight Line Showdown. Phil's big time into the drag racing. Okay, see, Neil, you haven't traveled much like myself and been able to do it much. So my microphone is all loose here. What's going on? Gonna fall off, I think. I'm sorry, Benjamin. Yeah, no, I've never been there. For the Worlds, that would be awesome. I definitely want to do it. If I hope they hire Live RC to come do the Worlds over there, that'd be awesome. I don't know if they will. But if they do, I'd sure love to go and be part of that. Nothing like announcing the world. Matt Kozarek, how are you, Matt? Good to see you. Sorry if I interrupted your football viewing tonight or your Call of Duty play. But yeah, Benjamin, I'd hope to be able to take part something in the world. That'd be pretty awesome to go over there to Spain. So we had the carpet off-road race, we had on-road race, we had that. And we got Chili Bowl coming up next week. Then I go to Dallas the last week in 20 dates that gave me. But the weekend after Chili Bowl, I go to Dallas for the Full Throttle Championships. It's an on-road carpet race. That's going to be a good time. Maximum entries down there. They had to shut it off. I think they have a wait list. They got so many people that want to be there. Yeah, Neil, I know it's going to be European Championships at Robinhood in July. I want to come over to that. Absolutely. That would be awesome to come over there and watch that. So, I really want to do that. So that'd be cool. So, so I'll go down to Full Throttle for that race. Then I got, Motorama coming up a couple weeks after that. But in between then we got the EOS in Dawn, Germany, and the ETS that I'm hoping I can get over for. With this now, everything changing again. I just got borders are getting changed around. I'm on some freaking flyer websites and stuff like that. And now the different restrictions and things like that you have to have. And it's a mess. So, yeah, I hope I can get over for those. I really, really miss being over there heck, part owner of the series. I want to be over there doing my thing. And it's a lot of fun and see all the guys that I haven't seen. So we got EOS and ETS coming over start of January and last week of January, start of February. Then and what else going on? Snowbirds is going on. I'm not part of that at all. I used to go race it a lot. But I actually thought about, I was talking to Jody and Walt, when you're in Cleveland, if I can't get overseas for the race, maybe get me a couple CRC 12 scale cars and run some go down and run some GT12. That's what I'm thinking. Jody, and trying to twist my arm to get me to do that. What do you think, Jody? Is that still going to happen? You're going to have to mechanic for me. I haven't worked on a 12 scale car in like 15 years. So I'm still old school 12 scale. I know you guys run 12 scale. You used to put quarters on the wheels and then lift the chassis, and whichever quarter fell off, you had to adjust the T-bar the other way. See, I'm old school. There was no dampener tubes and everything like that. It was associated 12 scale T-bars. Take a mic and you measure which one you want, the thickest one, 63 or 75, 72. If you got a real good one, a real thick one. Yeah, I'm old school 12 scale. That was it. Oh yeah, Jody's on there. You can shout out Delta Diff. No, I didn't know nothing about that. But yeah, I remember the good old days of 12 scale. That's my only Roar National Championship. I was a 12 scale Roar National Champion from when was it, 2012. It was out at MHOR out in Colorado, asphalt. It was awesome. That's my only big claim to fame. The older we get, the faster we were, right? All right, I'm just jabbering here, so I guess that's about all I got going on. Then we got the drag race coming up, and more information going to be going about that after I get after I get this chili bowl done. So unless anybody else got any other pertinent questions you can fire off, I think we're good, because I don't think you guys just want to hear me ramble and stuff. Matt Cassuret's already hung up. He just signed in and put his name there so he could say, yeah, Scotty, I was there. I listened to you. And then he left. So I got nothing. That's all I got. So you want to see some cool racing next week? It'll start on Monday night next week, rcchilibowl.liverc.com. So rcchilibowl.liverc.com. That's where we're going to have the big show, a week-long dirt oval race, and it's going to be pretty cool. And I hope you guys can check it out. And then after that, probably a week after, I'll come back and we'll do another show, talk about it, and tell you how everything went. Knock on wood, everything went well. But thanks, everybody, for chiming in and checking us out. Always enjoy doing this. It's been a long time since I've been able to do it, but looking forward to doing it again and here in a couple weeks after we get the RC Chili Bowl done. So have a good night, everybody. Be safe. Happy New Year to everyone, to all our friends from around the world that are watching, and I hope everybody's well. So thanks for checking things out. My name's Scotty Ernst, and I'm out. We'll see you later. Thanks.